Going to be? No. And third and most important, I need you all to be faithful. Say be faithful. Pastor, my favorite scripture comes from James, the 2nd chapter. And it's a long verse. It's a set of verses, but the crux we all know. Because it says, faith without works is dead. We are often told to have faith. We're told to believe. We are told that things will get better. And I believe that. I'm Southern and black. I have to believe that. But I know that it doesn't just manifest itself.
Amen.
Faith isn't just about thinking I want it, thinking it's meant for me. Faith is about working to make it so.
Amen.
In this space, in this holy space, faith is who we are. It's what we do. But the most important measure of our faith is what happens when we walk out of those doors and into the world. And graduates, as you leave this space, I need you to take your faith with you. I need you to be faithful in your belief that the Lord sees you and the Lord is willing to lift you up, but you have to serve him in what you do. And that service sometimes feels hard. When black people have both to rely on public safety and fear for their own safety. When racial injustice is woven into our daily lives, but so is opportunity, then it is hard to believe. But faithfulness tells us we can have safety and justice.
Right.
Faithfulness says that we can vote, and while it may not be magic, it will be the medicine we need to touch the lives that need to be touched. Faithfulness tells us that there is an answer and that we have to seek it, and if we do not find it, we seek a little further. Faithfulness tells us we don't give up. And sometimes it is easy to give up, but see, I know something about you all. I know a truth that you know, but I'm going to say it to you. You have proven your faithfulness over these last 4 years. When that Zoom call dropped and that teacher forgot to put your grade in, when you were told that you learned something and you know that it didn't show up on your syllabus, when you could not get that signal to stay steady enough, and when you were tired and you were sad, when your mental health was weakening and your hope was fading, you did it anyway. I know your faithfulness is true. Because each and every one of you knows someone who should be sitting beside you but isn't. We all know young people throughout the state who needed help, who needed a little bit of faith, but they found only the cold wall of indifference. I look to you because you are examples of what faith looks like. But I need you to be examples of that faithfulness beyond the space. You see, we've got to go find those who got left out and left behind. We've got to find those who sat in the parking lots at McDonald's trying to get a signal so they could finish 9th grade. We've got to find those who didn't apply to college because they just don't think that their story is strong enough. Sometimes faith is not about what you need, it's about what you believe is possible for someone else. Sometimes we've got to believe on behalf of those not who are unbelievers, but who have lived in disbelief for too long. In politics, we call it an enthusiasm gap, but that's not really the problem. It's a trust gap. A trust gap that exists because people don't see themselves in what they hear. They don't see their lives and the stories they are told. They don't see their future in the crystal ball that they look to. And sometimes when you have lived in distrust and despair for so long, faith is not only hard, faith is impossible. But this graduating class is proof of faith. You are a testament to what can be, because the people in this room lifted you up and loved you whether you knew it or not. And you loved yourselves enough to do it whether you wanted to or not. And in this world there is work to be done whether we believe it or not. And I am here because I have faith that it can be done. I need you all to first be what? And then be? And finally? And we will be free. Thank you so much.